fighting different things, and then we found
Hey David, guess what? We're on the internet.
Hello, welcome to Family RPG. I'm David Leonard, Dungeon Master for Stone Mother's Assault, a Mother of Monsters adventure.
Cleon edition.
So
Lotus Dimension.
For a point of inspiration, what happened last time?
We started a battle royale with 100 people, groups of 10. We started in. There was 5 people
Groups of
over
five.
this
Groups of
way.
5.
There were. Oh, that's what I meant.
Big groups
There's
of
5
five.
of us.
5.
Yeah.
I
5.
said 10. Well, because we had 10 opponents initially,
True.
but we
There
had
you go.
5 over there and 5 over there in front of. Well, no, they were kind of in the middle. They were coming up. And
Bounce
this
to me,
way.
Joker to the right.
Yeah. The first ones we took out first. I think I took out the leader. Was it 5?
I went after him. I think.
I
I was a
remember,
fool to do it, but
I was gonna say I remember it was one
1-to-1.
to 1 on the leader, and the rest of us went the other way. I really am half useless. I remember the second group came up, and I remember making magic stones, but I could no longer really see them, so I'm passing them to him, and he's going blink, dink,
Yes.
blink, dink, zzz, jumping up over
I can
the
jump high enough.
10-foot wall. I don't know why I remember, but the wall was 10
There's a
foot.
shed, and there's weapons in it.
Yes, but we're not by
What's
that.
over here?
Yeah.
That's where they probably got the fire bombs that we were just recently being beat down with, rain from above. What else? I did try to send my familiar to do some iRace stuff, but it really didn't work out so well. Other than that, we're kind of behind this wall being rained down on.
Taser. You can't see it. 'Cause
I
it's
was
on.
about to say there's
Yeah.
no point. They can't see
It's
it.
green.
It's just this invisible thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, last I knew we were just all having to make dex saves because the fire was raining down us.
Mm-hmm.
Much past that, and how we necessarily took out that first team, I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know.
1 point to Shia.
Yay! That's all I got.
How many points do you have?
2.
I thought you use
Ah.
some? I thought you had like 5.
We have the Recontour Society in chat.
Oh,
ahoy! There's ahoy.
Alright. So,
Ahoy, hoy, hoy.
Yes.
Is it Wade? Is it Wade? It's probably Wade. I don't know.
anyways, you remember the world's worst dungeon crawl we ran the other Thursday?
Yes, that was terribly awesome.
Yes. You remember the huge part of the labyrinth where he said stuff happens and we just move on?
No! Really? Where we all rolled a 6-sided and that's what...
Well, not that part of it.
Okay.
Not that part of it.
I was going to say, please don't make me roll a 6-sided and tell me that's all you get. Like, everyone is down to 3 points, 2 points, 4 points. Like that. Oh, hello, Big Rob. It's Big Rob,
Who's a big rock?
the person watching us.
Mike.
Anyways, so we're really not going to do this 100-person battle out?
We're taking the past 2 weeks and say you fought it through.
The 2 weeks we spent elsewhere.
Yes. And you have survived the battle.
The Warlock and the No Magic Battle Royale. Did we finish in first place?
No, it's not really first place, it's just surviving. You didn't die, is the point.
Oh, no,
Anyone-
you Zero
It was
died.
to the submission. Why would we have died?
You didn't make us come on.
Well, even then, it's not dying, it's just being disqualified. None of you were disqualified.
Wait, I have a
We did
question.
not submit.
Okay,
Did we?
I'll buy that.
I'm sad.
Yeah. Yeah. You got hurt, you got a long rest. I'm gonna say whatever
Oh,
you
that
got.
long
you
rest?
Got, yes, you got a long rest.
Okay, whatever else I'm forgetting. I don't care.
Oh, you're gonna take that, aren't you? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Thank you.
I'll take it.
Because it's supposed to be wave after wave of very similar villains, and I'm like,
They get boring for you. It gets
yeah. It's like,
for us.
Yeah.
considering we missed the past 2 weeks, I'm like,
And we-
you did it.
And
You
we
did
might,
it.
And
I
we,
get
and
2
we're gonna
hit
we would
points
have to do that
back. Yay.
multiple times every time we come here for a while.
How did I
to get
only
over
take 2 hit
finish
points
it.
out of all that fire rain?
I had only 27 hit
I
points.
don't know.
You try to avoid everything and everyone at that point. Because you're like, the caster, you're supposed to stay at a distance.
Yeah,
Let
but
the,
I was
let
up
the marshals
I
take
was
care
up
of
front
things.
when the fire was raining down.
Yeah, it does not that much damage, like 2d6.
Your caster, though.
I was gonna
And,
say, but
and
I
if you
don't
dodged
have
it, and if you managed to make a high enough dex save, you cut it in half. So.
dodge. Dodge. Okay.
You want to try these purple dice? See how that goes.
Okay. So the crowd is starting to settle down now that the battle royale is over.
Light purple. Sorry.
Oh.
Alright.
Then a hush falls across the assembly as the battle lord once again walks onto the platform. The warrior's gaze passes over the crowd before saying, "Warriors of Halasakos, who would challenge me for leadership? Who would be the new favorite champion of the god of battle? Think before you step forward, for this fight is to the death."
Can you do a nature check on the Battle Lord?
Player raising
So we can
hand,
figure
not
out
character.
their gender.
So that shack that there's that map or the plans, right?
Yeah.
He's addressing everybody, so he's no longer right by it, all right?
You're actually in the crowd with everybody else.
Yes.
Like the survivors
Yes.
are like, you know, he's
Yes.
addressing them.
But
in
is he-
front of-
Is he like right there by the shack, or did or did he come out to us?
He announces from the shack.
Of course he does.
Well, they announce from the shack. I don't know.
You said he.
Because you said
So-
he,
Yeah, but you said it.
but it's
So-
not necessarily he.
It feels like a confirmation.
Are we, oh wait a minute, so they don't have
Just
the
like a setup.
group of five fight five?
The
or-
crowd roars its approval. This is the opportunity for a group of 5
Okay, 2.
to step up, and the battle lord
Oh,
will
the
have
whole
allies
group?
as well.
The
Oh
whole
wait,
group?
so if I step up, I commit everyone?
Yes.
Dagger eyes.
We should have to vote if we're gonna do this.
I guess you could have 4 NPCs fight with you.
If we challenge.
Or it could be one-on-one. Whoever steps up. If all of you step up, then the battle lord will have equal amount of people with them. If only one of you steps up, then it's one-on-one with the battle lord.
So the
You're
real
the one that
question
wanted
is,
the spear.
who's coming with me?
Because for every person, the battle lord's going to have
Yep.
someone else as well.
That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Before this, can I cast Goodberry?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Goodberry's been cast.
Okay, so that's right.
Whoever goes, I will split up the Goodberries.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to go because I can do a lot of damage.
Alright.
Because I have a
Okay.
sneak attack.
Got Bellathane with me?
Oh Lord, I'm not.
I
unless
guess I'll
unless
go.
I can use my
Because if
magic.
another enemy of target is within 5 feet, I can
Alright.
do the
We got
sneak
3
attack.
of us.
Can I use my magic?
Probably not.
I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? We kill the Battle Lord? You get attacked by the dead Battle Lord?
Death.
You get attacked
me.
for breaking the rules.
Yeah, that's no
Death
problem.
to me. That's a problem for me.
If you break the
Can you
rules,
float on water?
listen.
I'm not going through death again.
I roll
If-
subterfuge
if
and
you
check
use-
my Thaco. Oh wait.
If you use
I-
magic against battle, there's probably going to be extra people coming in to stop you because that was
Well,
not.
so the
allowed.
I mean, it might be more interesting if it's just one-on-one. Who knows?
I'm out. I'm out.
So we got 3?
Yeah.
4?
He's definitely.
I would
I
feel
think he's
dishonored if I did
I
not
don't
join
think he's
you.
gonna get
Alright, we got
straight.
4.
Okay.
He might get.
I'm
straight.
neutral evil. I don't care. This
Okay, so
doesn't seem
caster, so Sia staying out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This does not
Yeah.
feel like it benefits me in any way.
Is them all
And
sure?
this
I
one
don't
is
know.
to the death then?
I'm
This one is to the death.
self-serving.
So we have 1 player to continue on if we fail.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah.
The seed of a
Remember
a
our-
party
Who also
part.
happens to be the newest member of the party.
I'm just gonna go
Who
back
also
and
happens
forth
to
to the
be
king
evil.
like, okay, last time I managed to save them. This time, my hands are off. They got themselves indeed. Like, I'm sorry.
Since we'll be going in there, might I purchase your healing potion from you?
Hey,
I know you would not give it up without some
I
transaction.
don't have a healing ticket.
Okay.
Me,
Uh-huh.
I've already known for so long. My
No,
character-
you
did-
did not.
know.
My
You-
character
no.
still doesn't know.
No,
you
you
failed.
failed. You thought the bottle broke
Wait,
on the
do
ground.
I see it as they pass it?
I had this
No.
before.
Manos, what's your strength?
I already had healing
18.
potions. I'm a warlock.
Good. Drink this Hill Giant potion. He gave it to me. It only gives 21 strength. I have 20 strength.
Oh, okay.
You need it.
Yeah.
Well, what's
I
yours?
got 20 strength
Let me
too.
bring up.
I have 10 strength.
You don't need strength.
I know.
Can I do anything for y'all before
Okay.
you
Oh,
go in?
and to add insult to injury, I'm gonna put my nice little Glasgow statue that I've been carrying around right there to watch our victory.
You have that? You have an actual thing of it?
Yeah, I got a bronze Glasgow statue.
Nice.
What
Yeah,
is
I've
the
been
statue
holding
of?
Glasgow's.
Do you really?
Thalassocos.
Buddha guys do better?
No, Greek with that.
Thalassocos.
Spear.
Don't bring
okay.
Buddha into Greek.
I guess got an owl, an elephant, and an eagle.
We'll use the gold.
Okay.
You got gold?
Can I do that
Gold
on
flakes.
something else?
Gold chips.
No, that's on
All right.
only.
Does Manos have
Nope,
the hands
this
of
dice is
fate?
good to me.
I do.
This dice must be good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What you up to?
I'm just seeing if there's anything I could do for y'all, but I don't think I can.
Probably
Okay,
nothing
buff.
that wouldn't be obvious.
I don't
Yeah.
have any kind of little slip.
How long does
I
the
thought-
potion last?
You could have
Probably
magic.
minutes,
You can
but-
give him magic
or is
stones.
that-
Probably an hour.
Hour?
Well, he's got the fur to fur.
Yeah. Okay.
Furdy fur push fur.
What do you
plus
mean?
fur.
Yeah.
Fur to fur plus fur.
What is that?
The greater
Potion.
healing potion.
It's the Swedish chef. Furdy fur push fur.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't raise you on Muppets. I failed.
Yeah.
An elephant? No, we have an owl and an elephant.
I know what the Muppets are.
Well, which is better, an elephant or an owlbear?
Oh, bear.
Owlbear.
Yeah.
Elephant.
Wait, did you say elephant or
Owlephant.
owlet?
That's like an owl, but an
A
elephant.
bear can be on its hind legs and use its paws for something.
Elephant?
Elephant isn't allowed to
Elephant
trouble
is
at-
slow.
Lulu's the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's just
1 hour.
Are
Okay,
elephants
cool.
slow or fast?
All
I
right.
took the
Alright.
potion.
Alright.
So we need to lay ourselves out here.
Pretty much, you're all clustered in the middle here. Unless you wanna.
Oh.
The
Uh,
crowd
you
goes
can't-
quiet as the battle lord walks into the circle. The warrior looks every bit the avatar of Classicus himself.
Look at the
This
Boron.
warrior's spear is a magnificent weapon with a crossguard of an eagle in flight. As you watch, you see the battle lord shake it in frustration and tell it to shut up. Before the battle lord holds the spear high in the air and says, Classicus the Skewer, I sacrifice these brave warriors in your honor through ritual combat. Bless our upcoming battle with glory, so blood may continue to flow in your name. The battle lord then looks at you and says, Your death is now.
Why are you pointing at me? I'm not in the battle. Hold up now. I already died once. but-
That's when you hear another voice coming from the spear saying, By Pornus's Taliphon, why must you be so dramatic all the time?
Is this
A
spear
talking
Is
spear.
this spear magical?
Yes.
In that case, I think we are allowed to use some magic. Presumably healing ourselves or something.
Well, that's what they said.
He's in
Healing is
charge,
fine.
so it
yeah.
allows him to be hypocritical.
Healing's fine.
And,
Okay.
well, I mean, like I could.
It says
I've
I
got
have
something I
one
can
healing, but
and,
wait.
do a spell that
I need to erase
puts the
that.
frost on my, gives me an extra D4.
Well, I've already
damage.
arranged the enemies, so
Sure.
if you guys want to be like
Yeah.
hiding in various
Hiding?
areas.
Do we want to hide or do we just want to move forward?
Wait. I think I should have a healing.
Let's
because I have
see.
way less
Too bad.
I mean, I'm all about melee, so
I am too.
yeah.
Well, standing behind someone else doing
You
the
didn't
melee,
know I
but
stole
doing the
it from
melee.
you.
Do I
This is
have
true.
a good berry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did even distribute
That,
him.
that gives
so
me an extra AC, right?
No.
No.
What is that?
Spears.
It
It's
gives
an
you a
action to
hit.
heal 1 hit point.
Gives you
Okay.
one hit.
It's
Or
not.
you give it to somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
You
pretty much
shove
meant
it
to
down
bring someone
someone's
else.
throat if they're dying.
Okay.
Roll for initiative.
We.
Oh, boy.
It's time.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Woohoo! Oh, nice! You're going next turn.
Whoa. 22.
So, Manos.
8.
8. Bellathan.
22.
22. Percy.
Minus
It's like
2.
hammer you just like you're crazy
0.
because
A 0. Well, okay, 0.
you're journaling
I'm
nothing.
playing with.
No,
the
minus
dark
2.
matter.
That's what
Evidently.
Can't get lower. 5.
6.
6.
It's like a white patch.
Bella
Bellathan.
thing, don't run away.
Bellathan goes first.
Whoa.
Okay.
Do I get sneak attack?
No.
Not until you get in the
If
position.
you have, if another enemy is,
No,
No,
none of
I-
them, none of your
no.
allies are within 5 feet of any of the enemies. And you aren't catching them by
Where?
surprise.
oh, I thought it was an enemy. They're not
No.
within
No.
5
No,
feet.
No.
no,
no.
But you
That's
want to
us.
attack one of these guys. I mean, that's fine. I'm sure they won't appreciate it, but yeah.
Shoot your bow at someone.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So do it,
But
but
you
no
did
sneak
mention-
attack.
I'm not gonna attack the battle lord. I
You're
don't have that much.
Why not?
I don't
You're
know.
full HD.
If
Alright.
you.
Oh yeah, we did that.
Everyone heal
Long
up.
rest. Come on, man.
I'm gonna shoot the battle lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surely try.
You want to move closer?
Huh.
No, you need to stay.
Okay. he's-
Once I go into stance, we want to just keep staying
In a
together.
huddle.
Yes.
Okay.
What weapons do we see on them?
Well,
Well.
you see the
Spear.
spear.
We
Yes.
got that.
sure.
The talking spear's pretty
And
obvious.
it's not like he's going to throw it unless it flies back to him.
Don't give me ideas.
I
Or
don't know.
spear.
I feel like it will.
It probably will. It's a sentient spear.
Yeah.
Go, guys, go!
So you shooting?
Yeah.
All right.
So then,
13. Probably not gonna hit.
No.
Nope.
It is their turn.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
rode low.
Very low.
Oh. I just got lucky.
Mm-hmm. So. let's
George is
see.
lucky, I guess.
Why was I the only one that hit
Because
them?
you're the
Because
I
you're a
last
dex
one.
character.
But that means
Yeah.
I'm gonna no.
30. Just in time
Oh.
to move up to Percy.
you're not even facing the right way.
Hey, he's
No.
not in front of the
Well.
shack anymore.
Shields.
What
Shields.
the?
Yeah, I don't have shields going on right
Yeah.
now.
yeah.
I'm sending my familiar to go.
All right. First attack on
I don't
Percy.
think he's gonna
During the
allow that.
battle.
We're in the middle.
Hmm.
We can catch up with
Okay,
it
now.
later, but during this battle, I'm sending this to like creep low to the ground and go try to unnoticeably.
Well, during the battle?
Yes.
Yeah, because they're busy.
He's
out
not
there.
by the shack finally.
No.
First attack misses.
Yeah.
Second attack misses.
Thank you.
Can catch up
Alright.
with that later.
Next one.
Want it to be known.
Hmm.
These two both take a defensive stance.
Okay. So they're dodging?
Okay.
They are dodging, yes. In case any of you tries
The
to
one
welcome
back
him.
is.
The one in the back. Let's see.
He's
The
a
Battle
coward
Lord.
and
Battle
dies.
Lord.
Because
No, isn't he the? Yeah, he's the big guy.
Yeah.
He-
Who else?
he's
would I
oh, I
know?
thought the big guy was up
He's
front.
got
No,
the,
he's
no,
the
he's got the feather.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Look at the difference between the minis. Who would I pick to be the Battle Lord out of these four
This
minis?
one has huge armor on him, you know.
It's the Vorlon that
That's
holds
what-
It's
it.
usually the
what he said.
Vorlon.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
No. Well, the guy has a funny sword. I mean, it's just a spear, but it's.
The one that looks like he's on fire.
Yeah.
Hmm. Anyways.
I would have picked the one
We
that
got
has
two
the
viewers.
fire.
Hello, whoever's watching.
Yes.
Again.
Yeah.
Did another person join?
Yes, they haven't said anything yet, but I see two viewers.
We see.
And it's not me.
No, it's not me.
It's not me. Should be. I mean, I'm not going to be using it.
30.
It's my
Can
twin.
throw the war spear. We're gonna say at.
Hmm. Isn't somebody
So
who
good
can
to
catch
not
it?
be an
Do we have
option.
somebody who can catch it?
I think he
You
can
threw it
catch
at me.
At Belithan.
Don't forget your reaction.
I know. I can reduce damage by 1d12.
Your other
Does an
reaction.
18 hit Belithan?
What does the other reaction mean?
Well, does the 18 hit you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You have uncanny dodge, right?
Uncanny, but that only reduces it by 1d12.
Yeah. That was.
One half.
Yeah.
Not
half,
1d12. One half.
1/2 reaction. Reduce damage by 1d12 plus
You
con
wrote it
mod.
down wrong. Somebody.
He didn't write it
There's
down.
1/2. It should be.
Wait, uncanny dodge. I see right there.
How much
Take
damage?
12
1/2
piercing.
damage. 1/2 damage.
So you use your reaction and you only take 6 as we magically fly around.
Butterfly in the sky. We're off a little bit.
Okay.
There we go.
Just loads of life.
5 feet off.
Everyone
So-
is on the lines.
Yeah.
Well, for some reason,
You can't.
Did
Yeah.
we zoom in or out
Give you-
something?
no, it's just a
No,
matter
okay.
of I was trying to knock some hair or something off.
Technical
Yeah,
errors. Do.
Anyways,
Okay.
the spear comes back and throws again.
Uh-huh.
And throws
At
again.
me?
Yes.
Now you can't use
So
it.
the spear does go
You only
back.
have one
And misses.
reaction.
I didn't use it.
It misses?
I told
I
you
didn't see
guys
it
I
was
felt
easy.
like it was
So you
gonna
took
go
12
back.
damage without having it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that's very much.
You can
Yeah, can you use it
What
each
is-
time?
you can use that every turn.
Oh,
Every
I didn't
turn.
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
You
once a
said you
turn,
used
but
it.
every turn.
Yeah.
Did I say I used it beforehand?
You
Also-
did say you used it. Take the 6.
Okay.
Fine.
I'm at 39.
We probably need everything we can get.
Let's see. I'm gonna say.
It's too complex. Just skip it.
No, it's not too complex. No.
Stop being complex.
How many attacks does this
I
guy
have a complex.
This is just another
You have
special
complex.
action.
Oh.
Okay, 2 attacks and then 1.
So he's only done 1 attack.
Oh, he's done 2. He misses the second one.
Oh, that's right. He missed a second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Manos, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Good thing I'm proficient in that. No way, I'm not proficient in that. Good thing at least I'm good at wisdom. Unnatural 20.
Alright, you're good.
What do I feel like would have happened?
A gaze of terror.
Oh.
It's the little thing that makes you fearful that the gazer would have.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Although we don't know that.
No.
Hold on. He can do the thing that my gazer does?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Okay.
He's got 2 turntables and a microphone,
What?
That's
Alright.
evidently.
nice.
Yes. So next is
The DJ?
Manos?
Took out the mic?
Yes, Manos.
Manos.
Punch.
The hands of fate.
Magical.
I say we just
You're
take him
gonna-
out, get the goon squad before we
Sure.
go after the big guy.
I step forward 1 square.
To Borlon?
Yes.
Yes.
Take
Well-
Tosh out.
I suppose I could walk around him and still be than
He's the one that
guy.
didn't dodge.
Yeah.
No disadvantage on him.
Yeah. I mean, I could get advantage on him though if I were to go around.
True.
him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're going to end up being surrounded at some point anyways. It
So
always
you want to go up here?
Have fun.
Sure.
He wants to go around.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will, because I will
Okay.
survive.
So get all the
Oh, I
advantage
want
you
to see
can.
myself.
What?
What are you getting?
The one
There's
about
another die.
I will survive if I love that song.
Yeah.
The one that David loves.
Yes.
No.
You should sing that.
No.
It'll make us.
Technically, we're not.
There's no bard in the group.
It'll make us
No.
really survive this. This.
There's no sharks.
Okay.
Alright, so attack with advantage. A punch.
I feel like my shirt's on
2
my-
5s!
Yeah?
Plus
Wow.
8.
It's
So
been
no.
like
No.
3 weeks since I cast it.
13.
I'll punch him again. A 1 and a 4.
Gee.
Four.
Well, at least
Wow.
you're not punching yourself.
Yeah.
True. I took the 4.
Are you going
Or
to
hitting yourself
I'm
when
taking
you're
a key
blind.
point, and I'm going
So is
to
that
flurry of blows.
Ah.
I'm gonna put this one back.
See if.
You know that's a Star Trek die. It's supposed to roll 1s.
What?
Circuit die.
Star Trek die.
Oh, Star Trek.
Nice.
Yeah, the Star Trek Adventures
Yeah.
die. You want to roll 1s on that one. Of
Yeah.
course it's going to.
Wrong game. Wrong game.
Yeah.
We have a different set of dice. This is not Star Trek.
Yeah, you keep switching dice, it's not going to save you. I mean, they're all cursed.
Except mine. They're pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
Most of the time.
Yeah, you missed the first attack here. Whatever.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's because they're metal dice.
David's been having luck with your dice.
Okay.
Okay. That's 18 to
My
hit.
dice?
That just hits.
Whew.
Okay.
Just taking
That's
notes.
11 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
Magic.
Oh, you can't use that.
Final.
Oh yeah, you
punch.
can't use magic.
That's 15 plus 8.
Yeah.
Yes. 5 bludgeoning.
I think the rule
Okay.
only really is forcing casters, spellcasters to.
Okay, that's action, bonus action. And move it.
So next is 5.
Alright.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm kind of flanking him, right?
You're behind Percy.
With my reach weapon.
You're reaching through Percy.
Yes.
around Piercy,
over
yeah.
his shoulder. Now, let's
Whack.
do this
Mm.
so we can stop the advantage chain.
Okay.
I will bonus action into my stance, and I will attack the Vorlon. Not with advantage.
Okay.
Does a natural 20 plus 8 hit?
Yes.
Okay, can I see the chart, please?
Fine.
Chat's too slow. Have fun, folks.
Mm.
Is it piercing?
Piercing.
Thanks for watching.
9.
9. Yeah. Roll damage dice twice,
I
add them
pop on to
together.
watch Tuesdays.
Huh?
It's the group I pop on to watch
Oh.
on Tuesdays.
Oh,
10
okay.
damage.
I showed you.
10
I
damage,
sent you
alright.
the link too.
Second attack.
Okay.
17.
That misses.
They play a lot of dead ones.
Wow.
Yeah, we said 18 just barely hits. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Hmm.
It is not the time to action surge.
Hmm.
And bonus action is going into my stance, so that will be it.
Alright.
Okay.
And next is Percy.
Can I get a
Okay. Well, I guess I'll attack the
Matt?
Orlon
Hmm?
with
Make it a
advantage.
Yeah.
I only got one
Okay,
left. I'm
that's,
sorry, buddy.
That's fine.
Why don't you fill your water
I'm
bottle
gonna
up?
use
I'll get
the
you some.
flail. That would be 26. And hits
Good as a waitress right now.
Dirty 20.
There you
So
go.
okay.
You can fill it.
And a hit.
Because I'm not
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna-
doing anything
I
with
thought you
this
were gonna
character.
fill it with your tea.
Heck no.
6 on that one. Okay, it's 12 damage.
Okay.
And attacking my second attack. Advantage. And that's a good thing. Ooh. Okay, that's only gonna be 12.
No.
Alright.
Okay, Billithan.
I get sneak attack now, right?
On
Yes.
whom?
On the.
Yeah, one
On
next
the
to five.
Vorlon, on any of the one. You don't get. Yes, you would get sneak attack on. No.
Not in the
I
battle
don't.
word.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't.
Not
wanna
on the battle
I don't.
lord.
I'm not attacking the battle lord.
Okay.
No.
You said.
Well-
You said we should get rid of the low one first.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Come
yeah,
stand next to me, because you won't get advantage. Well, you could flank this guy opposite me to get advantage, and then move over afterwards.
Yeah.
So you can either go over here and kill this, attack this
No,
guy, or come
I
over
get
here and
it.
attack this guy.
If I get advantage with finesse range, or if another enemy
Yes.
target is with finesse.
He's giving you options to get advantage.
So if you get here, you get advantage for the attack. If
Oh,
you
you're
come
right
here, you don't have advantage, but you still get sneak attack on him.
and you get
Some more
plus
damage.
AC.
But if you come here, attack, and then go there, you can attack and then come get your +1 AC.
I'm gonna do that.
So which
Which
one?
option?
And I would get advantage still, right?
And advantage on the
Which
first attack.
option?
You want to go here?
So I get advantage as well.
Yes.
So you can only do sneak
Because
attack
I'm gonna
once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I can only attack once. I don't have
Okay.
double hit.
Roads are all or nothing.
Or nothing at all.
You get to roll with
Like
D20
I've been
twice.
spending the
You
Does
gotta
this
make
17 hit?
No.
Sessions,
You
dude.
gotta roll. Did you roll twice?
No,
Or
I'll
nothing
roll
at
the
all.
second time.
Yeah.
18 plus 6.
Yes.
Elective this
Got it.
time. I
Okay.
didn't
Okay.
understand the ethereal
Whoa!
thing.
Cut. You.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Save the papers.
Yeah.
Raven.
Good.
Get
Paper towels
paper
over there.
towels. Don't push the table down. I'm holding
Look
it
your
up
other
to
way.
keep it from spreading.
Okay.
I will not let it reach the papers.
Put the lid on.
Dude, it's like I can't do that. That's
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're gonna need more than one.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh my god.
bad.
Bring the whole roll. You're gonna need more than 2. Just bring the roll with you. There you go.
mhm.
Oh my god. Why are you?
A quicker background.
Setting it on.
All right. That's right.
Okay. Cap that.
Hmm?
Put
Put
a
a
cap
lid on
on
it.
your bottle. Put a cap.
You have 2 paper towels left.
Cap
Uh,
on your bottle.
okay.
All right. So roll damage.
Okay. Yeah, roll damage.
Enough chugging. Roll damage. Move along.
A cap would have worked just fine. You still need to cap it.
Where's the cap?
Right next to your dice tray.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Mhm. Okay.
I'm blind.
Man, he gets attacked with disadvantage.
No.
Can I roll for your damage?
No, I'm rolling.
Okay. Then now.
Mm.
Ever had these before?
Oh, where are they?
For free. pass them around if everyone wants some.
Oh, those are good.
They're really good. I brought the big bag. Because they are so darn good.
You want?
Yeah.
It's 46 now that I get added, right?
You don't.
Because I'm level 6. I didn't add it. I didn't add.
You're not
before.
doing sneak attack.
I am.
He is doing sneak.
Oh, I thought he
Oh.
went to the. I thought you said
No.
he had to
Still
be in
gets-
the other position.
It's
to
either
do sneak
through
attack.
advantage or being 5 feet.
Mm.
There you go. Thank you.
Can I try it?
After
I don't
you roll
think it's
damage.
5d6.
Huh? Yeah, because I don't want to miss out on any.
After you roll damage. We both get this.
Come on, roll damage.
You have to figure out how
We're
much
trying
it
to
is.
figure out what to
Oh.
roll.
I rolled 3. That's why I'm waiting. If there's like any
Row,
other.
table. What level?
6.
6 is 3d6.
Okay, I only get one more.
3d6 sneak attack plus your weapon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow. Max damage.
Mm.
12.
Oh, one.
28 damage.
How'd you get 6s in all 4 of them?
I don't know. I
Did
just
you just drop it straight or actually roll it?
I was rolling it like this, and it literally landed that many times.
Mm-hmm.
We can go over there. I really did 4 figures.
Tends to happen frequently. Just
I
saying.
know.
Right.
That's why we're so skeptical here.
Hence the self-punching monk.
Hey, it didn't happen this time.
All right.
I didn't see it.
Give it to him this time.
The lip blocked me.
Mm. Okay.
But I will be watching next time. That can be my official role in this session.
Well, is he still up?
Yes, he's still
28?
up.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
It's their turn.
It's, yeah.
Alright, so,
He rolls a 1.
Battlelord is going to
Stabs
move around. Battlelord's smarter. Battlelord's not going to trigger your push.
Battlelord talks to the third person.
Battlelord is going to attack.
Kind of with a he and she.
Manos, obviously.
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 Who likes the pronouns? They.
Okay.
Well,
You got any dodge
once you
actions,
unmask
man?
them, you'll find out.
No.
If
So you gonna poke at
If
you
you
with a
survive.
spear?
Can I yell from the
19
crowd and
hits.
ask in the middle of this?
You know what? It will, even with that potion. No, wait, no! I'm within 5 feet of you. It's 20 now. Ah! Oh!
Alright, second attack.
I just wrote that down. +1. I'll remember that. I won't.
24.
Yes, I'll know.
So I mean, if we're next to you, we get
Yep.
an extra 1. Okay.
Plus 1 AC if you're next to me while I'm in this stance.
Okay.
Take 10 piercing.
Using my.
That +1 does
You know, yeah,
not
I'll
do
still use
much
my
to me.
reaction to catch it.
To catch it, he's meleeing
Yeah,
you.
he's meleeing.
Melee?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
you
been
can
melee
melee
me. I thought you were
Yes.
throwing it.
You're
at
getting
me.
No.
stabbed.
I
He's
catch
stabbed.
it, you lose your hand.
Fine. You said 10 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. He threw it last time, so that's why I was on that mindset.
Well,
Okay.
He didn't give us a disadvantage if you tried to throw it this time, being melee's
Yeah.
distance.
Yes. Alright. Let's see.
Okay.
The other one in front of, instead of hitting Percy, is going to hit Jonathan.
Mm.
The Vorlon?
Yes.
Yeah.
First
Hold
attack.
on, hold
Well,
on.
hold on.
I might be able to do something there.
You might be able to do something with it.
Reactions.
Yes.
Ah. You mean he turned his back on you, so you got a reaction?
How dare you? How dare you turn your back on me? Stab.
you're mean.
Shove.
No, I cannot use that.
Nope. Okay.
You're just shoving.
Now, if Cellophane would have moved over to me, yes.
I did.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
I said I was going between you and the guy.
But you didn't.
You didn't do it after your
You
attack.
didn't follow
Oh,
up.
I forgot.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
Stay
you're
where
getting
you are.
attacked.
You can plan on something, but planning and doing are
At least that
different things.
reaction.
Yep.
First attack's only a 12. I think it's going to miss Belton.
Yeah.
Second attack.
Do I get the added bonus?
No.
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 Second attack's a 16. Hits Belton.
Yeah, it'll get out of the bonus.
Hmm.
It would have still matched and hit you.
Take 9 piercing.
So use your reaction
Oh yeah, I should use that.
Yeah.
Reaction.
every turn.
9 divided by
Only
2.
once per turn, but every
Do I take the higher and the lower number when it's divided?
It'll take 4.
Okay.
Alright, the other one is going to attack Phi.
Okay.
First attack
You know Cooney?
is an 18.
I don't recall that name
Yes.
now.
Alright.
Because I don't get my own defense.
No. Take 11 piercing. Second attack is a 21.
Maybe.
Maybe. For another, for 9 piercing.
There's a lot of bizarre enemies out there.
Third attack.
Variety of subjects.
Okay.
Even though many of them seem to overlap.
It's gonna miss.
Okay.
Alright.
So I saw an interesting thing real quick. When it comes to hit points, Kristen made me think of you.
Okay.
The concept is it's better to start your hit points and when you take damage, add it up to your maximum. Because addition is easier.
Did you
than
just call
subtraction.
Christina Kristen?
Kristen.
Kristen, okay.
My family calls me Krista.
Oh. Well, that'd be even more confusing if Kristen
I
were
did-
here, Krista.
I didn't know that. I never heard you being called Kristen before.
Krista.
Oh, I thought they said Kristen.
So
Krista.
adding up on your hit points is a lot easier
He's
math-wise.
family, so you figure.
So,
I don't think
which makes sense.
I thought you said Kristen.
But anyways,
Yes, the last one is going to attack, well, he's right in front of Manos, so.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, first attack.
you got your +1.
Indeed.
5% chance it doesn't hit.
First attack's gonna miss. Second attack,
Oh, there was 5%.
gonna miss.
Oh.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Why did I get the guy with 3 attacks?
Okay.
Because you look more buff.
All right. Anyway.
In any case,
I'm not shy.
Shia LaBeouf.
Exactly.
Yes. So, Manos.
The hands are thick.
Which one?
Well, I guess I'll keep trying to punch the guy we haven't punching, the Vorlon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems to be pretty robust.
Suck it to him.
And it's an 18 plus 8.
Yes.
Hey.
That's 9 magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
Second attack. That's a 17 plus 8.
Okay.
Ooh, 11 magical bludgeoning.
All right, got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, magical.
Then I turn around and I hit this other guy that's in front of me.
Uh-huh.
The goon.
Yes, the goon.
Yeah.
I forgot how
And
many attacks.
Legume.
Oh, legume. Yes. And I'm going to flurry of blows. And of course, it's not at advantage. It's only going to be a 12.
Miss.
Indeed. Oh wait, second attack though. Stay flurry of blows. Unnatural 20 to hit.
Okay.
7 magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
Action, bonus action.
Alright. So now it's 5.
All right. I will stab Manos' goon. 24
Oh, yeah, it's.
for 9 damage.
Okay.
Second attack, 26
Yes.
for 13 damage.
Okay.
I still don't feel action surge is right, but I will use a bonus action and shove my goon with my shield.
Okay.
Like,
25.
Boom.
21. Yeah.
So he moves 5 feet away.
Oh,
Woohoo!
okay, well.
All right, guys, circle up.
All right, let's see.
The goal is the goon.
Yes. Percy.
Okay.
Not with the wall.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now go ahead and I think that'll do.
Yeah.
And punch the guy who
That's
just
good.
got pushed away.
Yes.
Never mind, punching, but
And from that position, you still get advantage of his stance.
Yep.
Draw
right.
some
Yeah, that's why
blood.
I'm counting
Draw
hard.
some blood.
Was that the guy with 3? Okay. It's,
Yeah.
26.
That hits.
I was really hoping to
Yeah.
just hold him back with phalanx stance, but you have fun.
Okay. Let's see. That's 9 damage.
Okay.
Really.
You're the shield and we're the two guns.
And, that'd be 16 to miss.
Miss. Next is back to top of Belthan.
I have a question though. If you use your smite thing, wouldn't it would it seem like Halassikos did that?
I have no idea.
No.
I don't think so.
Turn.
No.
Take your turn.
Last goes
They
down.
wouldn't know it.
No.
Okay.
I could use my. I could.
I'm gonna come near you.
Who?
I'm
You.
not standing next to anyone, but
You're not?
No.
no.
Just gonna shoot then go near?
No.
You could
You can get advantage
move
on.
here, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to get advantage in sneak attack.
You won't get advantage,
no,
but that
no,
will
no.
give you sneak attack on a goon and my +1 AC bonus.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to-
Okay.
20 to hit.
Okay.
Damage. Don't worry about the clippies. Damage.
Sorry.
So I've got a cantrip, a Hoarfrost, which would give me an extra 1d4 damage of cold
For a
But that-
cantrip?
for a cantrip. It's
Is it
it
deep
comes
magic
out
one?
of deep magic, yeah. Evocation. It's a bonus too. So you touch your melee weapon. And,
17 damage.
1 minute, you get an extra
Okay.
4. I think as soon as it makes
I
it,
held up the
it
numbers.
falls out.
I didn't do the math.
That's little. I got 2, 3, 5, and 2, 4.
Yeah.
Alright. 17?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
My hand's gonna get stuck in there like that.
Alright, so next is their turn. So we're gonna deal with the one in front of Percy first. First
Is
attack.
he the guy with 3 attacks?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've got 21. But,
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Battle turtle to the rescue.
Among all of
He
us,
matches at 21.
Oh, okay. What's my damage?
Take 8 piercing.
Okay.
Second attack is also a match at 21.
Oh, gee. Okay.
Take another 8 piercing.
Okay.
Third attack misses.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, other guy. First attack is going to be on Belathan.
Hmm.
Misses. Second attack misses. Battlelord attacking Nanos.
Yep.
First attack
Because you love me. I love you, brother.
misses.
Yeah.
Second
Wow.
attack. So that would be
Bar.
be a 17.
Misses. Even without my enhancements.
Alright.
My roiding.
I asked the fellows next to me in the crowds, when's the last time you saw him challenged?
So is
You
your
can place
strength,
some bets.
so your strength
Ooh, can
adds
I?
to your
Is there
AC?
betting allowed?
Because, yeah, instead of me being a regular monk that's dexterity
Yeah.
AC
Yeah.
and dexterity wisdom, being martial artist, I'm strength and wisdom. So,
Ah.
Oh, and she also,
okay.
I need 5 to
Literally
make a
flexing.
wisdom saving throw.
This is a serious question. Can I bet?
No.
You lied to me.
It's a battle pretty
6.
much for the glory.
You are afraid of the Battlelord
Last
for
guys.
the next minute.
So I cannot approach.
Can't approach.
Yep. And I believe it's also disadvantage if I attack.
Yes.
Just the battle lord.
Just the Battlelord.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
good thing we're going to plan on going ahead to him last. So,
Do I get to save on the end of each of my turns?
Target may make a save at the end of each of its turns.
All right.
It's like the game's predictable.
At least it's not your full action to try and make the save.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Mm,
You're petrified. Might as well be sitting in the stands.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
Manos.
It's not a bad view. Feeling pretty safe up here.
Feet of fate.
You know, y'all die,
You
I'm
get-
getting branded, I got a new line of work, it's all
you get
good.
to see each other's head. You get to see our heads
Alright.
because you're probably really high up.
Alright.
Alright, I'm just going to make both the main attacks initially against the first guy, the guy that the Thuggerman's fighting against.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 19 or 16, both plus 8.
Nice.
Yes.
$13.
13.
I thought it was gonna be 2.
Math.
Yeah. Alright, then.
Yeah, keep it going.
Okay, another flurry of blows.
Our goal is to surround the Battle Lord.
True.
Yeah.
Well,
Once we get to that point, hopefully I
get
won't
you
be
guys
needing
to
to.
surround the Battle Lord, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. 10's not going to hit. 13 plus 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, that's 11 magical bludgeoning.
Mm.
Oh, you can still be there. You can still give us the AC pipeline.
Good.
Battle Lord uses the legendary action to attack Manos.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
What is a legendary action?
You'll find out.
Big bad evil guy does cool things.
And misses.
Usually in their lair.
So what did he see as this miss?
What did he try to do?
Tried to stab you.
Okay.
A
It's really
legendary-
hard.
Fail.
Well, legendary action allows
Yeah.
enemies to use
Oh,
extra
out of
actions
turn.
out of their
Out
turn.
of
Yeah.
turn, okay.
Once per round.
If you want to get
So it
scared,
wasn't-
read Vecna's file.
Yeah. Okay.
At any point, your big bad evil guy can decide to stab.
Yep.
Why hasn't this happened before in this game?
Doesn't he use up?
We haven't faced
Something
one
else.
like this.
Oh.
No, legendary actions are for
Doesn't he use up his legendary action?
Like dragons
you only
usually.
have so many. No.
one per round.
Yeah.
Ooh, if this guy's strong as a dragon.
So he can't stab everybody.
No.
He can stab one. Anyway. Fine.
Five. Yeah.
Fine.
Alright. I will attack Manos' goon with a 19
That hits.
Fill my water bottle.
for nice 13.
Okay. Dead.
Yay, we did
I will
it.
attack the other goon.
From a distance. Anyway.
10.
10 misses.
Okay.
Alright, and then I will make my wisdom savings throw. 1.
No.
Whoa. One
You're
surely
still afraid of the
bad.
Battle Lord.
We
Percy.
have
Okay.
Klepto clean candle?
Klepto clean a candle.
I guess so. Klepto.
Klepto clean candle?
Klepto in a candle.
Can I see it?
Okay.
Is that a weird name?
It says, please win or I'm going to have to join a cult.
Okay.
And depending on the cult, you have good benefits.
The Cult of Velasquez. Yeah, they're trying. They've already joined. They're
fact,
just fighting for
Number
supremacy.
3 there.
Soup.
16.
I'm not branded yet.
Miss.
Not
And it's 12. Miss.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay.
All right. So back to the top, Bellathan.
Oh, 32%.
What?
Do I
You
st-
You
do
got,
I-
you got you got the 3 attack enemy and the Battle Lord.
I'm gonna keep
did they
attacking the
say?
goons.
There's only the one goon that has 3 attacks left.
So you're moving-
Well, we gotta. I'm gonna get rid of the
Who would
goons.
have-
Wait,
You're gonna move around.
who's the battle lord?
The guy,
With
the one with the
funny
big,
sword.
yeah.
Oh, I thought
That
it
is
was
the
the.
That's the
Battle
Battle Lord.
Oh, I thought it was
Oh.
the guy that looked different with the
Thank you.
red.
Okay, now
with
you're
the red
standing.
feet.
You're standing next
That's
to
why I was
me.
confused.
Yep, you're standing next
David,
to.
that's her.
And you
Oh,
get the
Okay,
plus,
I'm gonna attack the goon. Yeah.
You get the
Do I
plus
get
1
sneak
AC.
attack?
Please, please.
Does he get
You're
Yes,
that
you do
desperate to
get
give us
sneak
some
attack.
views? You're like,
Oh.
locked
And
in.
you get the plus 1.
Where is that desperate? Shut up.
Inspiration. I'm not doing that.
So he said like a
Reroll.
freak.
Okay, use all your inspiration up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need one. Not a
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Not a one.
Ooh, I know.
I'll roll it.
Okay, actually,
Getting one of this? You think I can
I
put-
fail, but it's not a
You guys
one.
find out, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
knitting it
Fair
in.
enough.
Wait, do I get advantage?
No.
No.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
It's
there.
their turn.
I wonder if I can
You could have
squeeze
gone all the
that
way
out.
around and got advantage, but then you wouldn't
At
get
least I didn't get a
Really
plus
high
1 AC.
charisma.
All right. Well, now
True.
there's a new target. The one that
I
has
know you
3
don't
hits
cover
is going to
magic,
attack
but maybe I
Bellathan.
can,
First attack.
you know, sway you.
Okay.
You're the squishy. You're easy to get.
I'm a lot
At least
squishier.
I made my dodge.
First attack is a 17.
13
Mhm.
next to
Hits
him.
for
Everything's
One,
good.
did he add the one
Pretty
AC?
much.
How much damage?
The shirt is a lie.
Yeah,
It's been
he's
like
a
3 weeks.
Only
$2 flashed, yeah.
7 damage.
I'm gonna take that. I'll
Okay.
see,
Yeah.
I'll use it for the bigger ones.
Second attack is a
Hold on, I'm writing stuff
18 to
down.
hit
Yeah.
for another 11 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna half that one.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So-
5.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Third attack is gonna miss.
Good
No,
job.
5.
Okay. Yeah.
Good job on
Alright. And Battle Lord is going to attack Manos.
that. It really
First
loves
attack.
Manos.
And first attack misses. Second attack
It does.
misses.
You keep doing that.
Yes.
Stop missing. Actually, no.
He
Keep
becomes
missing.
And
a little
then,
less
thank
you
intimidating
very
every
much.
miss.
I need Percy to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Why is it not making me do it? Is it because I'm puny?
15.
You
Have no wisdom bonus?
No, I have not.
Oh.
I thought you
You
would.
still pass.
Oh, good.
Yay. I'm rocking my
Well, wait a
negative
minute,
one.
because I have a +3
Oh,
on saving throws, so it would have been 18.
18.
Okay.
Oh.
There you go.
I was looking at my modifier.
Plus, you got your whole paladin thing going.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think
Yeah, it
so.
should be immune to fear, I think.
18. All right.
Right?
Our
At least
paladins-
have advantage against fear or something like that?
Yeah, I think level 5, maybe? I forget, I have to look it up.
Still, Manos.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm right beside the guy. should
I
probably
think
just
it's time to
after-
go after the
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You two go after this other goon. We're going after.
I
this
shouldn't
guy.
be going after the Battle Lord. I'm disadvantaged.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
scared.
true. At the moment, yes.
Although
Yes.
it might be worth it just to
And
try.
I'm pretty low
Yeah.
health right now.
Find the AC.
I am scared
Yes.
of you, but I should have sniped
How
you.
low
So
are you
just-
on health, Manos?
I'm not
Okay.
bloodied yet, so I'm going to flurry of blows.
Oh, you do
Well, I'm going to punch him first, though.
the-
2
Yeah.
punches. That's going to be 16 plus 8. That'll hit.
Yes.
7 plus 8, so 15.
No.
No.
I think I didn't hit him with the 17, so
Mhm.
It's a magical 11.
Okay.
Mhm.
that is pretty magical.
Bludgeoning. Flurry of blows.
Yeah.
17 hit.
No.
Ah.
Wait.
17 plus 8 hit.
Hmm.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, so you know it's about 17.
Indeed. Another 11 bludgeoning. Nice.
Hmm.
And
Legendary action.
I stay in my spot.
Legendary action to attack Manos.
Wow.
Maybe they'll actually hit this time.
The
No.
determination.
18?
No.
The sheer determination.
Yeah.
How much?
Yes.
How much age?
Can I do an insight check on their gender?
Do it!
I'm close enough.
Fine.
Yes!
You punched at the chest.
Are they real? Insight check or nature check?
Insight. I don't know.
Medicine.
Yes,
Yeah,
medicine.
I will be insight or medicine either way. I should be 16 to
Battle Lord's a lady.
lady. It's a girl. I hit a girl. I don't care.
This doesn't change my plans.
Yeah. Just saying.
Doesn't change my plans for the goal.
Alright, Vi.
All right, I am currently disadvantaged to attack the Battle Lord, so I attack the goon.
That's why you kept saying it's a they, not a he.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
18?
It's
You're
the
saying that.
queen.
What?
18 on
Yes.
the goon
Yes.
Maybe it is the queen.
for 13
Well, it's not
damage.
the shapeshifter.
Okay.
We killed that.
Second attack, 25
Yes.
Hmm.
for 8 damage.
Okay.
I don't have anything to do with my bonus action,
Don't get
so
me
why don't I
fucking-
just...
Do you stay in your stance or is that?
Yeah, I'm sitting in my
Okay, then it
stance.
stays there until you move.
Um,
I didn't know how that operated.
yeah,
Okay.
so let's just second wind while I'm hanging out
Sounds good.
for 7 plus level. Okay.
So, question: is the person who makes the killing blow on the Battle Lord the one that becomes the Battle Lord?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, if you want to kill Steel, that's fine. If you want, yeah. Between the two of us.
I'll let you guys do the damage and I'll do the last
Okay.
blow.
And then
No.
Yes.
my
No, it's
wisdom
not the kill you.
save.
No.
Well then.
That's how that works.
If it fails,
Yeah.
I'm still free.
Just
Don't worry, I have a healing potion. I can bring you back.
Percy.
just
Okay, we
knock
can
out,
use
that.
and then I'll stab.
You tell me, then you bring it back.
Again, on the guy. Alright.
Actually, I have a healer's kit. I
See,
can just use
that's,
that.
13 plus 8,
What use of
21.
Yes.
And
You touch me before it gets
okay, it's
True.
9 bludgeoning.
9.
And next attack. Ooh,
Nice.
Natural 20.
Okay. You want charter or just double damage?
Oh, what the heck? Let's do just charge.
Okay.
So D20.
Yes. What type? Bludgeoning, piercing.
It's bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
You need to get decapitation.
Go.
2.
2. Roll damage as normal, and the next attack against the creature has advantage.
Well, better than nothing. Alright.
Oh, you would have been better with
His
double
next
damage,
attack
Yeah.
or the
His next attack.
That advantage is nice.
Wait,
so-
but I wasn't quite sure. I was thinking, man, that's
13
nice for
damage.
This guy
Percy.
doesn't seem too
13.
strong.
All right.
13, okay. He's got to be looking. Is he looking bloody?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the queen.
I don't think this was very hard because the
Okay.
fight in the mansion now was hard. Not this.
Now it's
No sad.
Dolan's.
Yeah.
Lord help us.
Okay. Sneak attack.
Okay.
Swing.
Swing batter
Sometimes you
swing.
just gotta let the last chips go, man.
Yeah.
What is it?
No face.
12, 13.
No.
Okay.
No.
It's their turn.
We need to get him a second weapon to those bonus action stabs.
Yeah.
First attack
I had
on
to.
Thank goodness, though, he's not running.
Belathan
Oh.
is a 22 to hit.
So thank goodness that we don't
No.
run Nickel.
Yeah.
Yes. Belathan takes 14 piercing.
Halving.
Okay, so 7 piercing.
He can be taught. Small thing.
Okay, dodge.
Next attack's a 21 to hit
Just as much as she should be
15
using
damage.
Eldritch Blast, you're
for
using
10
dodge.
damage.
Oh,
Whoa.
well.
So it's
Should be,
17
but
damage.
the
Awesome.
Yes, third attack is
I
going
don't
to
want to
miss.
disqualify.
Oh, thank God.
Trust me.
You may want to disengage soon.
I still have
Lord,
mine
first
planned, which
attack
can reduce by 12.
On,
On Manus?
on Manus.
Manus, yeah.
Yeah, gonna miss.
3,
Okay.
Second attack.
24.
Gonna miss.
20,
Woohoo.
19, 18,
Oh.
17, 16,
You don't have-
17,
do you have
14,
patient
13,
defense?
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 7
Right
hit
in.
I do not. I
I
have
was counting
Hardened
down.
Body. It gives me a +5 AC until my next turn.
Okay.
Alright, Manus, what do you do?
I'll punch you.
Her.
Punch her. Yeah. Sorry. I know. It was time to check.
Gonna punch her in the face.
Punch her.
Mm-hmm.
I'll punch you in the face. Nah.
Boom, boom, boom. Before it's going to miss. 19 plus 8. Yep.
Yes.
That should. Oh.
My hand won't.
Right.
That's going to be
Don't.
7 bludgeoning.
And I even quoted
Close
clerks
your
to you.
It's the chips.
And
Let him go.
I
Let
am.
go.
Flurry of blows.
the monkey who puts his hand in the jar and he can't get it out because he knows.
Okay, obviously the 2 plus 8 is going to miss. 17 plus 8 is going to hit.
Hits, yeah.
That's 9 bludgeoning.
Okay. Alright.
How does she look?
She's bloodied.
Okay.
Does she look like the queen?
Almost she's on blood.
Is her
tell,
helmet
right?
still on the head?
Her helmet, everything's still
Okay.
on her body. Yeah.
5 is.
Look about the right height, maybe?
No.
No?
No.
Taller or shorter than the queen?
I don't know the height of the queen or the height
Who
of the
does then? If you
Wow.
don't know.
Okay. So I'm up.
Yes, fine.
Get him.
I mean, this is almost as
Hey,
useless
her.
as who is the battle
the-
commander, who's the
yeah,
commander
general.
of the general, yeah. It's like, no, nobody.
I'm gonna switch to the Battle Lord with disadvantage.
Okay.
Wow.
You guys got that guy in this turn.
Yeah.
19.
That hits.
Whoa.
With her being bloodied, he wants his
Just-
opportunity.
Man, he just got
I only
mad.
had girls.
12.
Okay.
Second attack.
I'm not sexist. I'm going after the girl.
18.
Hits.
Justice is gender neutral.
Whoa.
10 damage.
Okay.
Action surge.
Okay.
That's some crappy dice.
Ooh.
10.
Miss.
Ooh.
Oh. 18.
Hits.
Ooh. Oh, what'd you get? 20?
You would have
Yes.
had a 20, yeah.
For 12.
Okay.
Not down.
No.
All right. Well, 3 out of 4 attacks with disadvantage. I'm counting that pretty good.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And no good bonus action.
You might get it.
So
Okay.
You might get it.
that's it.
All right, I get the tactic.
Still haven't used her reaction, her legendary action to try to attack
Manos.
Manos again, yes.
We are?
Yes.
Oh, I thought
She
you
is.
said they have.
She is. Does a 19 hit Manos?
No, not because I'm standing within 5 feet of him.
Curses. Anyways, first.
Okay, I get advantage on my first blow here, so
Good.
that's
Really,
good.
this is how like every battle
Five.
should have gone.
Okay.
Period.
Two and one, so 8 didn't get it.
No.
Or no, within 13.
No.
Okay, second, that's 19.
Yes.
Okay. And that's nice, 12 damage.
Okay.
Or not, yeah, 12. Yeah.
Well, alright.
Okay.
Next is Billithan.
So
Yeah.
how does it feel going so
There's
slow?
been a
if you're
lot of
starting the
attacks
next
on the
round?
Battle Lord.
Yes, but you're not near the Battle Lord.
I'm
Almost
not.
seems like
No,
Yeah.
you're near the other guy.
Oh, can I go to the Battle Lord?
You'll
Good shot
get
attack opportunity.
Can I shoot?
bonus
Shoot.
action disengage.
Can I bonus action disengage?
Yes.
And then go around and go back
Okay.
up so
There's no way of advantage.
There's a wall.
There's a wall.
Can
Yeah.
I get advantage there?
No.
No.
Can I get sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to get.
You stop moving it.
Whoa! Can you please use inspiration?
No.
Please. Wait, Mom's not in there.
No, she's not.
Does
She can't.
anyone
No.
have inspiration, please?
No.
I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
die.
still in the game,
I
but
know.
I'm
I
Are
know.
you shouting from the crowd?
It's a 1. You
You
roll
can
percentile.
do it!
Roll
Do
percentile.
you get one?
You roll the 1.
You roll a 1. Roll
No, I'm
percentile.
enjoying it.
The likelihood of you hitting yourself is very unlikely,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm using a bow.
unless you're hit.
You're using
Wait,
a bow.
Why'd you get melee range?
Oh,
then?
I'm in melee range.
Yeah.
No, you're not using a
That's
bow.
what you asked for.
30 percentile. I
30
used,
what?
I used the 30.
No,
No.
that's your 10's place.
Now roll your other 10.
Now find out 30 what?
4.
There you go.
Nearest opponent gets a free attack as an immediate action.
I'm probably dead. I'm
Not
On the
dead,
plus
we got
side, you
good
have your
berries.
reaction back.
Oh, yeah.
And misses.
Oh! Yay.
Yeah.
Action surge.
No.
Yeah.
You're not a fighter.
Oh.
No.
You're not a lover either.
No. Alright, it's their turn. 3 attacks on Percy. First
Pew, pew,
attack.
pew.
Okay.
The urge
Gonna
to
miss.
break
Second
those and
attack.
just throw an eldritch
It's a natural
blast.
20.
Okay, that'll hit.
Well, they take it
If
to
it was an
them.
unnatural 20, it wouldn't have.
I'm not
It's
doing
seven.
I'm
That's
not
right,
in this
yeah.
anymore. I'm not
That's
gonna fight your
confusing to me.
rules.
But then you also remember that you're
The,
surrounded by a bunch of fighters that.
Maximum
Yeah, but-
possible
We don't
result
play by the
damage.
rules.
So that would be
Leader's like, magic is allowed.
True.
15 damage.
There is no
Wow, that one for
Raise
14
your
was really
hands.
close to max.
So, and third attack is a 21 to hit.
That'll
No.
just hit.
Why?
Yes,
Because I do
take
have a limit to how many times I will fill it.
11 more damage.
Okay.
You're still doing good?
I'm up to 42 damage, so I got
Battle Lord attacks
12 left.
Billithan.
Yeah.
First attack.
Hey, thanks for getting in range.
Welcome.
It's an 18 to hit Billithan.
Did you roll for your fright?
Oh,
Could
yeah.
have attacked from,
You didn't
from
roll for your
range.
fright,
and-
did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did?
Put
And you
yourself
still
there.
frightened?
10 piercing to
Good.
Billithan.
He's down.
I have to have it.
Okay,
Okay.
so 5 piercing.
Mm-hmm. I'm at 2 health.
Second attack.
I'm at 2 health.
Okay.
Are we going to see a
Second attack's a 21.
character
Okay,
death?
here we go.
There's good berries all around.
Plus
right?
another.
Someone has to be willing to take the action to loot.
12. 12 piercing.
I'm gonna use my uncanny reaction to reduce it by 1d12.
You already reduced the first one.
I have a separate
You've
thing.
already
That's
used a
once
reaction.
per
You have one
turn.
reaction.
You only use one reaction.
You only get one reaction
That's it.
per turn.
You reduce the
You're
first
down.
one.
You're at 0. You're
Oh.
death saving.
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it still attacking me?
It can't.
Not right
Well,
now.
she can't. She used her 2 attacks.
Lucky.
Yeah.
But when it gets to your turn again, unless someone heals you, or the combat ends,
Just
Manos.
be glad you get to do a death saving.
Okay.
Some of us aren't so lucky.
You gonna feed him?
I see my colleague fall. I keep punching.
Yes!
No!
You're punching your
You
colleague?
got 3 death saves. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. That's not how. I don't think they understand.
I'm assuming that 15 is going to miss.
Yeah.
But 15 plus 8 is going to hit.
Yeah.
I don't know why that keeps happening. But there seems to be an
Is
8
his mouth
difference between
open?
the
How good is my aim with my sling? Ding! With a good berry.
2. 7 bludgeoning.
You break a tooth,
Okay,
cause
so,
1 death.
What? I get up.
My final flurry of blows.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Break a tooth.
That's,
Raise my lips down.
14 plus 8
Okay.
and 19 plus 8.
Alright.
Yeah.
Get him.
Oops, that was a
9,
good berry.
yeah.
Oops.
And 8.
How do you want to do this?
Woo! Wait, no.
Nice.
I knock her helmet off
Okay.
so everybody can see who it is.
It's the queen.
No.
It's the rug merchant.
No.
It's the rug merchant's sister.
No.
Yes!
It's the Battle Lord.
It's the Battle.
It's
yeah.
the little girl who died and she came back and then we killed her again, but she's grown
We
up.
still got another guy on this. He might think he can try and take all, 3 of us.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
Fury has
Somebody
to talk to
turn
me,
to
'cause
him
you're
and
the
say
Battle Lord.
submit.
Heal me!
Don't worry, you'll get
You
to
can't
hear.
talk.
Phi.
Wait, we have to take him out to be the Battle Lord? I will attack the goon.
Thank you.
Alright, Manos, what's your AC?
Listen, don't let the goon ruin our chances.
Remember, come out of
13
stance, lowers
against the
AC
goon.
first.
15. Okay. No, that hit. That misses.
I'm
Yeah.
going to debuff you.
Second attack, that's gonna hit 23
Yes.
for 9 damage.
Okay. Still up.
Okay. My turn.
Percy, get the kill.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah,
Level
that'll hit.
21 or something.
Yes.
Okay.
Or something.
Yeah. And 13.
Dead.
Dead.
I know them.
We
There's
won.
my people.
They're friends from work.
Belthan needs a death save.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yes.
Percy ended his
Yeah.
turn. Belthan needs to make a death saving throw.
As long as I don't get
Oh,
a
you'll
1.
be fine.
Agree, you just have
Even if
one.
you get a 1, it doesn't matter.
I got a 5.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
one
One
failure.
failure.
You got one failure. No, man.
Someone
That
feed him
should
a...
the
make him
enemies are
roll
dead, so
again.
someone want to pop up
I'm
and
in
bury-
front of him.
Yeah.
I
Should stand
feed
over
my
him and be like,
gooseberry.
I don't know.
Really?
Don't.
You
he
have
looks
1
a
hit
little
point.
dead.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Maybe you should let him die a little more.
Okay.
What do you think I've been trying to do?
I'm good. Neutral good, but I'm so good. I don't want him to die.
All right.
When I could save him.
So,
you hit a girl. I don't know.
the crowd cheers as
She hit first.
Y'all are alive. I have that
as
back.
Manos is now the Battle Lord.
He holds up his hands of fate.
I had it back.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not a crook. No. He holds up his hands of fate.
If you don't maintain the rituals and sacrifices, then this assembly will dissipate within 2 days.
What sacrifices?
Well, then you are the leader of the Battle Lord. You're the Battle Lord. You're a leader of this Halastikos group.
The
If you
leader
don't
of
maintain the rulership and the requirements of being, you
Okay.
basically stop being the Battle Lord, and the whole group just leaves because you're done.
All sacrifices must happen from within.
Well,
house.
first you ought to check the tent or the
Yeah,
place where the
I
plans were.
examined whatever plants were in the tent.
Okay.
See what the
I
plans
want to
Yeah.
go pick
My
up the
familiar
spear.
was already
you
trying
got
to
the
do
spear,
that.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
familiar should have already done that. I said that was happening during the battle.
Wait, does
I just
wait
never
does
heard
Manos
anything.
see the familiar?
In the
I'm
command
familiar
building.
with her familiar.
We're here about it. It's here.
Let's see. Inside the building is a table with battle plans on it. The plans clearly show all the attack points of the Trident. The map shows Kagahuri and Fort Nader being attacked by the cult of Halastikos, and it shows Ritafona, Bofora, and Fort Hlabaroni being attacked by a force from the sea. Lastly, it shows another force attacking Ihodafa from the underworld entrance to the Ihudamagi. The latter attack point is marked with a tag that says Mother. Also inside this building is treasure. The Battlelord keeps it close to her bed. There are 3 chests filled with coins and gems. They are each locked. I suppose the Battlelord would have the key on her.
I was about to
Yeah.
say.
Mhm.
Wait, can I grab the key before?
Nobody
No,
is.
the Battlelord, the new Battlelord, is responsible for these things.
Are you
Yeah.
looting her body?
I take all her possessions and I mean, okay, like what's the sacrifice needs to be done? Should she be like should she be buried, or is her death enough, or
She needs to be buried, yes.
okay? I don't
Okay.
know how
You're by the
gross
sea,
is
so
this?
it's like, put it on a boat and set it out and set it on fire.
Okay, that's not buried, but okay, yeah,
Well, it's their burial.
sure, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
We take all the armor off and give her her plain clothes and then push her out. What kind of armor does she have?
Hold it. Let me cast
she
it.
has half plate.
Yeah.
Huh?
Half plate.
Half plate. Would half plate be good for you?
That's what I'm on.
That gets
Using
better
it.
on fire.
I'm doing
That's force
breastplate.
damage.
That's probably better.
Fireball.
Half plate.
I'm on half plate.
Does it fit?
Could do
Yeah.
fireball.
You have
It is
boob armor.
sized. It is sized for a woman. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll stay with mine.
But
You don't want boob armor?
Would it fit me?
You couldn't use it.
Nor can I.
Do you take the weapon?
I do take the spear and I speak with it.
All right.
What is the alignment of the spear?
It requires attunement before you can speak to it.
Okay. I thought we could all hear it.
Well, you can all hear it, but in terms of speaking,
Okay.
yes.
It's
Did it annoy
I'll
you?
attune to it, see what's going on, and you know, you
Okay.
can have it after that.
All right.
Okay, I tune it first.
It is a war spear
Go
plus
for
1.
it.
Yay.
Why are you asking me?
His
I'm
name
not
is
fetching. I already told
Parisos.
Paraisos.
Or Parisos.
Paraisos.
Anyways, is a weapon with an intelligence of 12, wisdom of 17, charisma of 18.
Gee.
Can read, speak, and understand Kagari. Can also communicate with its wielder telepathically. While attuned, Parisos also
you just call it
assumes every.
pesos? Pesos.
No, Parisos.
It speaks with a Hispanic accent. What are you trying to say?
Speaks
Avon,
with a bold but
Sayo.
understanding tone and likes to use colorful language. The war spear understands a character who wants to jump headlong into battle, but will always voice caution. If its advice isn't followed, it will curse like only a pirate can, and make one last attempt to convince the character of the error of their ways.
Okay. So it still seems appropriate for you, right?
Something that tries to tell me to slow down and I don't listen to it? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
The purpose is to guide and instruct its wielder on how to be a wise leader. If the wielder partakes in careless acts that endanger their comrades or subordinates, the war spear will chastise the wielder and continue to give a lecture on the benefits of caution. If the wielder continues to disregard its advice, it will not unlock any of its advanced abilities and will only function as a war spear plus 1.
Plus 1.
See, the previous Battle Lord, she obviously was not all that great and was, shut up, kind of thing to it. And so there are much better. The only
Ability
one
she couldn't unlock because she didn't play.
she had returning, but nothing else.
Okay. And it being a war spear, what kind of weapon is it then? It's probably two-handed?
It's
Is it
one
heavy?
or two-handed.
Is it-
Does a D8 and D10 rather than a D6 D8 damage.
Okay.
And
So I
I
can still
believe they're
use that.
martial.
Is it Marshall?
Whatever the listing of war spear is.
What's martial mean?
As opposed to simple.
Oh.
I can do
More of a
simple.
complex
Can
weapon.
you do martial?
I cannot, except I can do simple weapons and short swords. I mean, I suppose I could get
Martial
trained.
artist who can't do martial.
Yeah, do martial arts. My body is the weapon.
Okay, so you can't use the spear, but you have it.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to add my proficiency bonus to attacks with it because I'm not proficient in that weapon.
Oh. Was I supposed to add proficiency bonus to my stuff the entire time with my attack bonus?
Sure, be pre-added.
It's pretty out. It's part of what that
Slowly
bonus
bringing
is.
it up.
Oh.
It's in the player's guide.
Ah.
Alright. Erasing all that giant strength stuff now.
You're bringing up the player's guide for Mother of Monsters, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it does have its own listing for the magic spear, for the war spear.
Well, just to see if it's martial or.
assume a martial spear would be. I'm sorry, a war spear.
What's the armor you have now? You say you have breastplate?
I have breastplate.
Okay, because the half plate has a disadvantage on stealth. It weighs twice as much.
Yeah, but nobody can wear that.
You could sell it for $750 gold points. You know.
It has to be worth more since it was the battle lords.
Well, yeah.
There's a history. Yeah.
History.
Well, no. Presumably, it would not have been boob armor because, her body seemed to be gender neutral about what she was, wearing.
Yeah,
So it's more like.
yeah.
It had a full chest and she was bound.
The war spear is a martial weapon,
Okay. Yeah.
not a simple.
So it would have been better. With,
I mean, how long would it take for me to get trained in that then?
You'd need to either take the feat or a class that has all weapons.
Okay, I could, is there a way for me to, actually train in that? Like, isn't the Xanathar's book, like
Don't you have to get attuned to it too?
I already tuned to
Oh,
it.
you're
I
attuned.
mean, doesn't Fly want this thing? No.
You're talking that optional thing in Xanathar's. I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Hold on.
Anyways, the whole point is if you do acknowledge the dissipation of all the rituals, and then you don't let them continue this,
Yeah.
because if you do, then you'll be declared an enemy by King Eglog, and then it's going to send it's going to be a massive battle, and you will fail. the
Well,
campaign.
I'm on his side though.
Yeah, well, you don't.
You
Obviously,
can't run these guys to do good things. The whole fact that they have to do sacrifices and these various attacks.
That's
by
what they
default,
signed up for.
Yes, yes. By default, they're an evil group,
So how do you
and
make
by
this-
you,
Yeah.
basically, like, if no one can challenge you to take the role because you've already just abandoned the project altogether, then everyone just has to leave. Because it has to be trial by combat for someone else to become the battle lord.
Yeah.
And if you
Guys, is
can't
there
do
anything we need
trial
an
by
army for
combat-
immediately right now?
I can't think of anything.
I mean, if we can beat them, anybody probably can beat them. So they're not great, honestly.
I mean, at this point, you only have about 200 people,
Yeah.
and you know that the king has over 700.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to
Able
battle.
bodied-
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want Battle of the King. I didn't say I want Battle of the King.
Okay.
Is there anybody
If-
else?
If you pursue this, the king will consider you an enemy and
Yeah.
send his army to take you down.
Okay.
It's been nice, y'all. Like my
700
souvenir.
troops is going to easily take down 200 and you guys.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
I get
So
that.
I think you should pay everybody, something, so they won't be mad at you for disbanding them because this is their job. So,
Take
I mean,
all
you've
the
got
battle
these
lord's
chests.
money. It's for
Just open
you.
one of the
It's for
chests.
you.
I haven't even told you
Go
what
home.
the battle lord has in the
Open one of
chest.
the chests.
What's in the
and get
chest?
3 chests, didn't you?
56 gold,
Is that
623 silver,
Wait a minute.
1,000.
Wait a minute.
Sorry.
Scatter it. Fight to the death over this, and then
1,000
go
silver?
home.
Right,
So
$56
$10 in
gold.
pennies?
56 gold, 623 silver, 1,866 copper,
Calvary.
It's a lot of copper.
1,600. Right.
866 copper.
866 copper.
5 gems worth 10 gold each.
This battle lord's not.
2
the most
gems worth
impressive.
50 gold each.
Hmm.
And 2 gold statues of Halasakos worth 25. And it doesn't say, but I'm going to assume it's gold pieces
Yeah.
each.
It
Just says worth 25. Like,
It'd have to be gold.
Sorry, 2 what?
2 gold statues of Halasakos worth 25 gold each.
Okay.
It's Tasha's, not Xanathar's.
Is that in the one
Cautious,
chest?
okay, sorry.
That is from all of them.
Okay, between all 3 chests, alright.
Mm-hmm. Well, you thought it's almost 2,000 gold pieces, still copper pieces.
Coins.
Yeah, 2,000
Mhm.
coins, pretty much. They're not going to
So-
fit all in one chest.
So pay everybody some copper. Get rid of the copper. Unload it.
Like I
I
said,
don't
there's
know.
around 200 people left. If you want to give them each like a couple of copper pieces,
Yeah. Go get yourself a beer.
You have to be proficient with the weapon to be able to use the dedicated weapon.
Yeah. But no, that's what I'm saying. Isn't there in one of the books where you take time, weeks in order to learn you learn a language, you can learn a skill.
The weapon proficiencies are straight from the feats or from the classes. There's
Is
nothing.
that for the?
No.
Okay.
You just
That's-
see it.
Now, if you change your type of monk,
There's someone else
in the classes,
is
could you
able
like
to
take one
use
level of fighter and
the
get
war spear.
What is martial?
I mean,
Why
I'll
we
talk
just
to the Word
split
Spirit
that?
and say like, okay, what are your plans? Like, do you care about you doing the right thing? Obviously, you didn't care for your previous management.
Yes.
Okay.
The war spear gets more abilities as your level increases. Your
Okay.
character level, so.
Yeah. There's that too. Okay.
Hmm.
So what level was she at then?
She was at 5th level.
Okay. Well, we got party at 6 levels, so you're in a good party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can mention that in game because you're not really you clearly bested her. That's the best you can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Oh,
no
but-
levels. There's no hit
we had
points.
20% more experience.
It sure seemed that way.
Yes.
All right. I hand the spear over.
Thank you.
You have plenty of time to attune to it or whatever.
Yes, which of course means we've taken at least a short rest.
Yes.
Do you take a long rest?
You still have to get the information before the. Because I said multiple places were on that battle map to be attacked. You need to deliver those plans to the king so they can send. He can send armies to squelch the. Because those were the plans, and at some point soon, the longer you wait, the more likely they're going to go along those plans without you. So,
Well, can't we just
The
tell
short
them
rest
not to
straight
do
to
it?
you.
Can't we do that? Just tell them not to do it since they're the battle lord.
no.
They're already out there.
They would. Oh yeah, we wouldn't be
They're-
able to get to them in time.
No, exactly.
All right, what was
Okay.
the
Didn't we
spirit
come up
called
to
again?
both?
Spear is called Poraisos. Poraisos.
All right. With the 200 people here, I can give them each 9 copper pieces. That wouldn't be much, would it?
No, that's like a cheap dinner.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have enough silver. You have enough silver. You could
So,
give
I
them
get
each
to
a
roll
silver and a copper,
Eight
maybe.
1d8 plus ones.
Maybe silver and
No,
a
I get to roll
copper.
6 1d8. plus
That's true.
ones.
But I want to take from the party's funds, which will be 200 gold.
Yeah.
Are we wanting to do that?
Well, you
Well,
want to
no,
get gold
we'll
I
pieces?
feel like
No.
I should be
Whatever's
like
from the
just
chest.
Yeah, from the chest.
grabbing up the plans, the maps, jumping in a boat, and
Yeah.
ditching the party because I
Well,
kind
we
of
wanna-
separate and head to the king.
I mean, if you can negotiate with them, say, you know, we're not really interested in attacking these guys. We can give you some money. We can give you some stuff
Yeah,
to
that's
send
what
you
I'm
back
doing.
home.
The abilities of this are
They're all
on
busy.
this page.
Now I'm
Okay.
busy with this
Yeah.
whole
What's the
thing.
number?
I didn't
It's
back
page
for it.
75.
I'm back to maps.
75.
Mhm.
We're trying to solve it
these.
and do it most
Yeah.
amicably.
Yeah.
So
So
that,
I'd give them each
Yeah.
9 silver
This
and
information needs to get to
1
the
silver and 9 copper. So you can get rid of the copper if you have extra.
No, we don't really need copper.
You don't want to carry copper around.
no.
It's too heavy.
1 silver and 9 copper. That should make them happy.
Well, what if you need to find a fox? Copper's good for finding foxes.
What do you mean? It is?
I'm a hound.
Copper's good for finding foxes.
It's a movie.
Oh.
I'm not familiar with it.
Okay, each one of them. Yeah, 1 silver and 9 copper.
All right. Tell them, all right, show's over. Go home.
Yeah. Can we do a group intimidation check with guidance on myself in order to say, stop doing evil?
Sure.
You're gonna get a 1 and we're gonna have to fight.
I said advantage because we're doing this together.
You've
And a
proven
D4.
that doesn't
Yeah,
exclude a
That's
1.
true.
Can I give you guidance too?
You
How?
only get 1 guidance,
No.
and you don't have guidance. Add your D4 to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a 23. I do it while I'm still holding the spear first.
Of course.
Then I have.
I hold the conch.
Yes, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I feel like that went over well?
Yeah.
Hey,
Did the spear
stop
like it?
being
Some of them
evil.
repented maybe on their way out.
Yeah. Well, you still need to find Garad. Obviously, that dangling plot thread that failed.
Yeah.
But this is one good thing you've done for King and Country.
The one good thing other than burning down that mansion.
It'd be a whole lot better if we get these plans to the king, people.
Go.
Alright,
Wait, are we-
bye.
I'm in a city. I can
In
double
about
our speed.
do-do-do-do-do.
If we go
You
through
can get
this,
horses and travel. real quick.
listen. If we
I
go
thought
through
we
the
had to
city,
go across the
I can
water.
make her speed
Oh, yeah,
twice.
that's true.
I can
Yeah.
make her speed go
Yeah.
twice. So
That's
we
why I said
probably-
I get on a boat, I grab the
Okay.
planes,
We
get
still
on
got the
grab
boat,
king.
don't we?
Split the
Well,
party.
Yeah. that works.
Is the king? Is it faster to go on boat, or by city with me getting double the speed?
There's
You-
no city in the
only-
ocean
You can't go
that
to-
you can travel.
Only if you're in the city constantly. You're going from place to place. There's no
Her
city
might
in
have been
between.
able to travel a city between here and
Okay,
there.
so
but-
let's take the boat.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Weren't we renting these boats?
Sure.
Yeah.
So it's everything up to the level?
No, we bought them.
Yes,
Remember,
yes.
So
we
it says
decided
if
we
Oh,
were
okay,
going to
okay,
buy
so
them.
then-
If we
Otherwise,
rented
we're
them, we would be
So
way
the guidance,
too
the
friend.
returning,
Yeah.
the monstrosity bane.
That's right. We
the
decided
evil
it's better because
twins,
we
Yes.
destroyed
but not
these.
the
Yeah, yeah,
father's
this is your MO.
protection.
No,
So
right.
Them. Yeah.
yes.
So it continues on the other page, but yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying because I would have just printed the page and shoved it in here.
But that stuff doesn't happen until 17th level, so you're not going to use it.
Probably not.
What?
Yeah.
17th level.
Yes.
Okay.
I came out of that fairly unscathed.
Could
Yeah.
could we defeat the Battle Lord if they were 17th level?
I found it quite
No.
enjoyable.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
How did I perform? Did I do good well?
Smashingly.
Thank you.
You did it magically.
Mm. Magical smash.
Yes, exactly.
I was considering how sweaty I probably am now. I don't think it'd be delicious.
I have a question. Do you use any other weapon other than your fist? Do you
Prestidigitation?
have any weapon?
I had 2 short swords and 4 darts.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Prestidigitate you, Lee.
Clean. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
I get you clean. This one's on my boat. Yeah, on your boat.
Right, so now you're heading back.
Mm-hmm.
You find that once every 4 years, the nations of Kagari hold a series of games called the Kellamore. The Kellamore not only serves as a sporting event where all the nations get to participate in friendly competition, but also as a method by which the people mark their calendars and honor their gods. The first Kellamore marks the transition from the time of legend to the current age. And this year's Kellamore marks the 125th event.
So I assume we already gave the plans
Yes.
to the king.
He gave the plans to the
Okay.
king, and he is making, sending messengers and getting the information out
And
to
rewarding?
prevent the surprise attacks.
And rewarding.
You are rewarded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You actually did it right this time.
Actually managed to. Yeah.
Let's see. Trying to see. Oh yeah. It's 100 gold
Total or each?
Each.
total.
Each.
Total.
Each.
Anyone else here?
Total.
Each.
So,
I
yeah.
believe it was 20 gold each. So
Previously, yeah.
So are we doing the 20 gold each then, or
Yes.
does members write down
20
100?
gold each.
Keep
I-
on. You can keep mine.
20 gold each.
I'm selfish.
You're gonna keep your 20 gold on you then?
Yeah.
Well, you write it down yet?
I'm writing.
You don't have it till you write
I'm
down.
writing down.
Okay.
I'm writing
All right.
mine.
not that you've bought anything yet.
20 gold, 20 gold.
I was
Yeah.
nice
20
enough
gold,
to
I
share
guess.
my
All right.
last payment.
Oh, I'll keep my 20.
You keep your 20, alright.
Yeah.
There you go.
I shared my last payment. I'm keeping those.
I have 147.
I need to keep a little gold on me.
Yes.
In case I need
The whole point is assuming you have some gold on you, that you have enough money for food and lodging. If you fail
Yeah.
a mission and don't make any gold after a certain amount of time, it's like, okay, how are you paying for this?
Yeah, but if I find someone with a rapier, that's why I'm saving this much money. I want a rapier.
I will make sure it doesn't happen.
Can she and I go to the
Gonna
various
find a
markets
dwarf.
in order to try to pawn off the gems and gold statues?
Sure. I mean, the best you're going to get is about half value, so
Well, if we persuade them to,
then 3/4 value.
Huh.
You're not going to get full value.
Yeah, you can't get full
Are
back.
you sure?
I'm quite sure.
Yeah.
90.
Why?
Because they
90.
wouldn't make any money. They have to make a profit
90.
Yeah.
to resell
They
it.
have
They
to
can
make
make
money.
10%.
No,
profit.
no. Is that how McDonald's works? McDonald's does not work that way. Is that how any business? No. They always have a massive markup because they want to make profit. You're lucky it's
Yeah.
50%.
You said 3/4.
If you persuade,
Oh,
for
Okay.
each item.
What do we?
Can
For
we,
each
First on the
individual
block.
one,
wait, can we do
there's
deception?
there's a total of 7 gems and 2
Well, each
statues.
group of things.
Can we
Okay.
use deception?
So
if
for the
to
first
determine
5
that it's a
gems-
different-
Yeah.
You're not with
What?
persuasion, right?
I am with you.
What you got?
I got +6.
You got me.
But if you're assisting me, I get advantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aren't we
And I've
all
got
just-
guidance on myself as I'm talking to
I
him.
got +4.
Okay.
That's 26.
Fine, 75%.
Okay. Then the other 2 gems that are worth 50 gold each.
I shall assist. Look at this.
You made a charismatic monk.
That's good. I did try to. Only 14 this time.
Half value.
Okay.
Inspiration.
Oh,
You
no,
don't
wait,
use
wait.
it. You don't use it on me, but you use it to get more money.
Damn straight.
What the
Nat
heck?
20!
With
What's
inspiration,
that?
only be rolling one of them, not both of them again.
What?
Inspiration only lets you
Yeah,
roll
it's
one
only
more
one.
time, not twice.
That was the one you rolled.
No. Half
9,
value.
15, 17.
Half value.
60.
No.
60.
No.
55%.
40.
The 2 statues.
whoa! Hold on. I collect those.
Okay.
So, are you gonna pay their value?
They're 25 apiece.
Yes.
Yes.
That's better than what
I'll
you
pay
get.
25 into the party's funds. So I
That's
have
ours.
3 Plasco statues.
Oh, you're only grabbing
fine.
one out of the 2?
No, I already have one, so I'll have 3.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you...
There were two
Hold on,
statues
that's not for sale. That's not for sale.
Cool. Works for me there.
Alright.
Alright, so 50 times 75.
Why'd you have to roll 2? That could have been epic.
Yeah, I know. Wouldn't it have been?
Yeah. That's good. Still worth it. Still worth it.
Not worth it when you don't use it.
Still
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna be magnanimous here. Bellathane, have a healing potion.
Thank you. If you steal this from me again,
All we had to do was take
Well-
a nap.
By the time we
Yeah,
get
but he want. I'm not saying take it.
I'm keeping one eye open.
Keep it for a healing potion.
yeah, you gotta hang on to it.
Mm-hmm.
I can heal myself once in a combat, so.
I can't heal.
So these are the preliminary events to represent Boscari.
Oh yeah,
in
events.
Kellamore.
Yeah.
Yes. Each event has 3 rounds of elimination. Each round is represented by a DC you must beat to win. To champion an event, a character must win 3 consecutive rounds. To sign up for the events, you must go to the amphitheater. There, Dakar, the master of the games, is overseeing the sign-ups, making sure that inexperienced athletes don't overstep their ability. Sign-ups for the competition are at the entrance to the amphitheater, which is a magnificent structure. 13 pillars surrounded the tiered seats, each one with a bronze statue of one of the 13 honored gods at its apex. You know you're in the right place because of the long line of people waiting to register. Behind the registration table is a huge man who looks like he's been pounding in fence posts using his face. You get the feeling he's someone you don't want to tangle with.
We've already long rested, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I already got to max with my short rest.
Well, you long rest anyways to get all your hit die back.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the events?
Archery, chariot racing,
No. No.
Yarabo, it's a
Archery.
game of strategy like chess, horseback riding, long distance running, poetry, and strongman.
Well, strongman sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Chariot racing probably involves animal handling.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't do that.
Anyone who doesn't have at least a 10 in the ability score required for the contest will be questioned.
That makes sense.
What do you mean a 10?
I really wanted to go
Then your
bend
total
her.
ability score for the required event ability, like dexterity or
Oh, is the one for dexterity?
There's archery.
you were listening to archery, right?
Mm-hmm. I didn't think that was I didn't.
That's range, yeah.
Ooh, yes, I'm doing archery.
All right. So
Also, chariot racing uses what they call dexterity vehicle, land.
Huh?
oh, land vehicle proficiency.
If you have to have a vehicle proficiency, and it's using dexterity for chariot racing.
Hmm.
Would sailing ships count?
No, Land vehicle.
Yes, I have land vehicle. I can
You
be
want to do
Benhurst.
chariot racing?
Oh yeah. I take it this is next time.
Where's like the?
Yeah, probably would.
What about this? The boat racing, like.
Hmm? There's no boat racing.
There should be. I mean, this is Greece. There's water around here.
There is water, but not at every place where these events are taking place. So they're having events that can happen every. It's the Olympics.
There's
But-
boat racing.
Yes, but not like Winter Olympics. Or it's not Winter. You know, not everywhere all the time can have every event. So we want to call it here, or you want to?
Probably best to call it here.
Is there a tattooing event?
No.
Can I set up shop and offer to tattoo people with their champion that they're rooting for? Get your tattoos here. Support your person.
I mean, the people who win these events are going on to the main events in the bigger city to represent your town.
Say you rooted for him first. Get your tattoos here.
Can I have more
No.
All right, so you want to stop the stream?
Okay.
Until next time, happy gaming. Bye bye.